I go by flight, but you can call me FTC. Flight team stand up! It may be May, but June is on the way. Crime reacts back at it again. Cops open son's freezer and immediately arrest him. What is in that freezer? What is in that freezer, man? If you guys are still out there doing that dirt, you better stop while you're headed because this technology is only getting even better. Straight out. Be like that.
He's gonna hurt you. Because if you are, they're coming here to kill me, but that's what I'm afraid of.
After an elderly woman fails to heed an officer's ominous warning about her son, Albuquerque police fear the worst when her face appears on missing persons posters. But nothing could prepare them for the twisted story behind her disappearance, or the horrifying discovery waiting for them.
She's in the freezer.
The following is based on official police records to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, on October 28, 2025, a care worker contacts police for a welfare check after receiving an unusual call from the son of one of her elderly clients. Over a week earlier, the same woman, 69-year-old Ernestina Lucero, had been reported missing by her niece. Officers arrive at the home Ernestina shares with her son, but despite knocking several times, they get no answer. They instead turn to the neighbors, who share their own concerns.
He was saying a bunch of things about her leaving New Mexico with her boyfriend, and that they were on a speaking basis right now. And then, like, a couple days later, he came and knocked, and he's like, hey,
that's actually fucking crazy. If they find her in the same neighborhood and they have the missing report right
I'm not trying to buy my car. I'm trying to make money for rent. That's what he said.
How long ago was that?
Like a week ago.
Like 2 weeks ago. And you haven't seen her in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I haven't seen her in like...
According to the neighbor, the dark gray Chevy Camaro belonged to Ernestina and was not his to sell.
They were fighting before she left.
That was my next
They were fighting before she left. I know there was a couple nights where they were going at it. I have a 2-year-old, and I've asked them to, just take it down.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the most obvious, but I hope you know, like, if you, like, let's say in a relationship with somebody and that person goes missing, the first person that they hit up is a person that they're in a relationship with. You're the first person they coming after, bro. So,
and he's
second is the family.
Starting to fight him because we've asked him to
then
take
the co-workers.
He's like, yeah, I'm homie. He said he's done.
He's gonna say she went to Mexico, but she could barely walk.
They add that her son, identified as 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos, should be home. They try knocking several more times, but he doesn't answer.
Leroy, you need to come out, man. We're not gonna go away.
Leroy, where you at, yo?
Yeah.
He's in the window.
He's coming to the front door now.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Mind if I step in and talk to you real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Can I step in and talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Come in and see guys.
Dogs friendly?
Yeah, they bite. I mean, they bark, they don't bite, man.
Okay.
Yeah, can I shut the door so you don't run off?
My partner's coming in, too.
Oh, okay. It's been a rough 2 weeks, man. Sorry about that.
What's been going on?
My mom's missing, man, with college, work. I've been overstressed, tired, you know what I mean?
Right through 36 to
Just trying to get some rest, man.
Okay.
Exhausted from worrying, you know what I mean?
How long has it been? Probably long.
Like 15 or something.
15?
Leroy allows the officer to go into Ernestina's bedroom in order to search for any clues that may help them locate her. There, the officer finds a dresser and closet full of her clothing, as well as medications prescribed to Ernestina, items she likely would have taken with her. Meanwhile, his partner continues speaking with Leroy in the living room.
So we've gotten calls.
I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow, too.
Which detective?
Spinks.
Spinks?
Stephanie Spinks, yeah, I'm the one who talked to her. I'm trying to help too, man. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like, my mom had some dude trying to get at me or something, and but I never came at her the same way.
What do you mean she's been trying to get at you?
Dudes that harass me and stuff, but I've never went at her like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this is far from the truth. 2 years earlier, in November of 2023, Ernestina contacted police after an incident with her son allegedly escalated to violence.
So what happened today?
I don't know, because you're killing my dog. I'm not thinking I'm a witch. See, he's doing that right now.
So did it get?
Yeah, I knew he was on some type of drug.
Or anything? No, not bad, but he didn't,
Meth.
really hurt me. He pushed me on the bed and, like they were gonna choke me, but he didn't,
He said he was gonna choke you.
Well, he put his hands there and I pushed him off. So if he really wanted to hurt me, kill me, he would have done it,
The officer advised Ernestina that the best course of action was to issue a summons and take Leroy to court on battery charges, but she was against the idea.
No, I just want him to get medical help. I need to be in a mental hospital.
You don't want to press charges?
No, I want him. I would like to hospital so he can't get in.
Yeah, at this point, with the way he's been behaving the last few days, it's just getting worse. It's to the point where if you keep letting him in, he's gonna hurt you.
Well, I want him to get help. I really do, because he needs it badly. Because he's already, twice attacked me and like I said, if he wanted to kill me, he would have killed me, but that's what I'm afraid of.
Now, 2 years later, Ernestina has vanished.
This has been going on for years, you know what I mean? I've never once raised a hand to her. This last time I just told her, I'm just tired of your lies. I don't believe you, man. I don't even think we should be around each other. It disgusts me because we used to be close.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I said, I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help, man. I don't know how they just paint me out to be the bad guy. Because unfortunately, we live together. She's a grown woman and she's seen some dude, Jose. I don't get in her business, dude,
Okay. And how long was she seeing Jose or Angel for?
I'm not sure. Years, man. They were together for a while, dude.
So when did they recently break up?
They broke up a while ago. It was 2-3 years ago.
If Ernestina and her boyfriend broke up several years ago, Leroy's claim that the pair went to Mexico together is that much harder to believe. Little do they know, Leroy is
Shout out to
harboring
My
more than
Solar
one
World.
dark
He
secret.
said his account went into overdraft, but he still hit the resub.
And one of them is about to come to
Real
life.
nigga.
After leaving Ernestina's bedroom, the officer heads toward the kitchen.
You can move that. I got that there for the dog. They pee by the fridge and there's like rats living at the bottom. I want that pee, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah.
Hopefully he was trolling right
mixing
there.
with the rats and causing a mess, man.
The officer digs through the clutter, pushing food aside until he sees black trash bags at the bottom. As he begins lifting them, a horrifying realization sets in.
No.
First week, week after 15 to 17?
What's up, boss?
Nigga, you know what's up.
It's still outside. Alright, go put your body back.
He's cooked.
She's in the freezer.
Whoa! The fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
I know. Hey, good. I know. I work for a lawyer, man.
Be quiet.
I know.
Frank, 55 PD. Sorry, so supervisor?
Since the dogs can't be allowed to roam what is now a crime scene, they let them stay in the back of the cruiser with Leroy.
Oh, guys. They're gonna take that away for the rest of my life, buddy. I'm sorry, guys, okay?
Oh, he know he could.
A sergeant soon arrives. and
That's
is quickly
fucking
brought up to
crazy.
speed.
Nigga was all nonchalant when the cops came and shit.
The officer then checks on his colleague.
With his mom in the freezer, bro. Like,
You right?
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with people, man?
First.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Sure.
Wait. So they closed the freezer and they just went outside? They're not gonna help her out? Or she's passed away? I don't know.
Yeah, I was not expecting.
I wouldn't have expected it either. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt it was.
believe my eyes.
I felt it was 31
That
right
is
off the bat.
that is
but
actually sick, bro.
Let's
She's
wait for
gone,
the
bro.
CS.
R.I.P. his
So
mom.
I want them here to help make the determination, and then I'll get my eyes on it.
Weird,
But,
bro.
She's like wrapped in a black trash bag, but
Yeah.
it's clearly the outline of a body.
I work for you guys. I don't really turn myself in. Probably the first couple days, guaranteed.
You said this is a fake video. It gotta be. I don't think they would fake that, bro.
I tried everything.
This is actually a crime channel. It's not like it's a
Please, you baby.
this nigga talking to himself.
Leroy waits for nearly 4 hours while the crime scene is processed.
Sheesh.
Finally, animal control arrives
Left him in the
to
back of
take
that car.
custody of his 2 dogs
No fucks.
and informs him they'll be placed on a 14-day hold.
He's crying.
Leroy is brought into an interrogation room where he will soon share a chilling story full of unexpected twists.
You know what you did to your mom, bro?
Before
What
they
the fuck
begin,
you
the
crying
detective
now?
asks him if there's anyone who can collect his 2 dogs from the animal shelter.
What's up, Melton?
No, nobody in.
I know that a lot of your, you feel like a lot of your family members are kind of mixed up in all this. Is there anybody
mixed up in that shit, man? A lot of people are. You'd be surprised.
Is there anybody that you trust?
I know. I don't know what you guys do, but all that whole world we live in, a lot of them is gonna swing that way. You know what I mean? A lot of witches, anything for a...
In an attempt to understand more about Leroy's mental state, investigators speak with his brother and sister-in-law. His brother explains that Leroy suffers from delusions that may be connected to illicit substance abuse.
He was pretty normal, like when he was 9, like he kind of stuck to himself a little bit, but he would kind of have conversations with us normally, you know. And then when he was, the reason I'm assuming it was meth that he was on, or maybe he's coming off of it, whatever, he was a lot different person.
Ernestina brought up similar concerns during the incident with Leroy
weird,
that
man.
occurred 2 years before her death.
I thought he was gonna be like he usually is in the morning, he's gonna be nice and everything. But then he started getting, see, I was killing the dog, I'm not killing the dog, I'm not a witch.
Well, I know we're out here. Yes.
This is her in 2023. They already had an incident before.
He's freaking out a little bit, so maybe drug like that related, you think? You know, he was telling me that that she was hanging out with some bad people, and that our mom had promised our souls to the devil, like mine and his, you know, and that, I mean, he went into the whole, when he was married to his ex-wife, he saw a demon having sex with her. He said that Angel, my mom, and my grandmother had a devil baby, or a demon baby in the house that he saw, that they were going to sacrifice or something, you know.
Some damn drugs, man. Y'all gotta stay above the influence, man. This man got a bad batch of meth, bro, and just started seeing some shit that don't even exist. Made up a problem that didn't ever exist. Just took it out on somebody that's close to him, man. R.I.P. his mom.
I'm sure they're all from the same covenant, dude.
Okay.
That's real, man. No, it sounds all of them are witches, bro. You know what's funny? How they all start calling on the Lord. You know what I mean? They all do the same. They start calling on the Lord, wanting justice. I have all them evil just like that. Dude, first sign of trouble, they're the first ones to call the cops and shit. You know what I mean? Get down and start praying to God. You do it? Oh, you're a rat. And you know what I mean? But they're the first ones to start doing it.
Leroy's brother believes there could be another reason for his delusions, recalling a tragic incident he supposedly suffered years ago while hitchhiking in Roswell, New Mexico.
So he got in the car with him to get a ride, and I guess what had happened is they took him to like a house somewhere, and I guess a bunch of guys beat him up, right? And then they cut him. That's why he's got that scar. So they just took a knife and cut him. They ran over him with a Ford Bronco, so he had
Damn!
shattered hips and his lungs were collapsed, and they left him in the field to die. And then somebody that was either in the area or saw what was going on, had a bit of a conscience, whatever, called 911, you know, and said there's a guy in the field, basically. So they took him and had to fly him to Lubbock, and he was there for a while. But like I said, it was like, you know, like a football. He was so beat up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bad, like,
Yeah.
brain injury.
Yeah, that would be my guess. That's why I think started to intensify all this stuff, you know.
Got you.
I mean, it's still not an excuse, bro. He killed, he killed his mom, bro. Put her in the freezer, like. That's not, bro. The judge is gonna hear that story and they're gonna be like, okay, that's fine. He's like,
Killed me every day of my life, dude.
still
According
gonna
to
get
police
justice,
records,
bro.
Leroy believed
Like,
his mother, working in concert with other conspirators, had spent the last 17 years waging a campaign of intimidation and harassment against him. Though it wasn't captured on camera, according to police
they should
records,
have put him.
Leroy's
I'm pretty sure people close to him seen the signs. They should have put him though in like some mental
admitted that
facility.
before he attempted to dismember his mother, he first strangled her.
During it, I was just all like, you know, man. What did I ever do to you, man? So I love you, do everything I could for you. I don't know, it's just I got nothing to hide from you guys or anybody, you know what I mean? I'm a man, dude. I can admit to whatever I do.
But what he'll soon admit goes far beyond what investigators could have ever imagined.
After you killed your mother, you said you waited a couple days before trying to cut her up?
Yeah.
To let the blood thicken?
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I didn't really want to do
Where
it.
was she when you did that? Like, where'd you leave her?
I put her in the freezer.
Okay, you left her in the freezer.
I told you, I put her there and I left her there. She stayed on top and never looked at her again.
Until you tried
It
to.
still bugged me, you know?
Bro, and then you was just chilling in the house like everything was sweet, bro. Like, just to imagine that, bro. Like, I don't know if this dude like had any like just like a computer or a video game. Like, imagine he did that and he's hopping on a video game playing online, bro. And this dude is in your lobby or something. You don't even know it, like, or he's just on a computer, just like or just even watching TV. Like, you sat in your crib, and imagine if they didn't even have like a lead or some type of like evidence or something, and they didn't come to your door. You were just gonna leave her in there, bro. Like, your own
I don't
mom.
want to see her, you know. I love her, man. I don't care what nobody says.
You don't love her, bro?
According to police records,
What?
the care worker who requested the welfare check on
The
Ernestina
fuck type of love is that? Am I missing something?
become concerned when Leroy contacted them, asking to receive pay for her care.
One thing we found that, I don't know if this isn't related, but that we didn't know about, I guess, that we found that medical paperwork in her apartment dated 2019 that stated that she was like, what was it?
Progressive dementia,
Oh, okay.
and that she could, I guess the letter was so that
Assisted living.
she could get into assisted living if she
We didn't know her
wanted
to have dementia, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's probably why my brother was getting paid by the state to take care of her.
After he called to request the money, he was transferred to Ernestina's case manager. It was then that Leroy disclosed that she was missing.
I did tell him it's disturbing how you're pushing on your pain when you're not sick. And then he was like,
Her mom's missing.
right, I'm missing. And then he was like, well, am I going to get paid or not? And I said, no. So then the call dropped in.
Leroy's brother also shared his mother's banking information with detectives, revealing that Leroy continued to access and use her bank cards.
The nightmares stopped. I had nightmares every night. They stopped at least. But still, it wasn't worth it, eh?
When did the nightmare stop?
I don't know, I guess when I killed her, they stopped instantly. I finally slept. I haven't slept for over 30 minutes in 17 years. I kept getting up. It's a trip, I don't know, man. Say it's witchcraft, that she had witchcraft on me. I don't know if she did. It's not something you could prove, you know what I mean?
During the investigation, detectives identified Ernestina's ex-boyfriend, the man Leroy had earlier claimed went with her to Mexico, as Jose Angel Frias. But as they dug deeper, a disturbing pattern began to emerge. Jose had also vanished. With a Spanish-speaking officer assisting as a translator, an investigator was able to reach Jose's brother by phone.
So he says that he's been looking for him for 3 years. He knows it, yeah. He worked at a Hilton Hotel here in Albuquerque. That's about all he knows.
Okay.
You know when Dom we're also looking for his brother?
No, but Tom will start looking into it.
Leroy's brother claims he only met Jose a couple of times, and he has no idea where he is now. As far as he knows, Jose left Ernestina years ago.
I don't think he got along with my brother too much, like sometimes, like he just, you know, their personalities. And I think like with my brother, with his paranoia, you know, he probably thought that Angel wanted to kill him too, probably, I don't know. So maybe they didn't get along so well. That's probably part of the reason that Angel kind of like left.
But as Leroy's interrogation continues, he makes a damning admission regarding the missing man, and the last time he ever saw him.
When he was in bed, was he asleep?
Nah, he was. I shot him the first time he woke up.
Where did you shoot him?
Damn!
How
many bodies this nigga has?
I never shot no one before like that, so I got a pillow and I pulled it to the gun, you know, a pillow to sleep on.
Mm-hmm.
And when I shot it, when the recoil, it got stuck. Screaming, that was the worst scream I've ever heard in my life that a man made.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
I thought for sure I'd never kill no one after that.
Then what happened?
I didn't know what to do. I had to pull the pillow off, then I had to cock it again. And I shot him again. Boom.
Where'd you shoot him that time?
I thought I shot him in the head twice.
Okay.
I don't know, but one didn't hit him in the head. Like I said, there was a big old pillow. He was laying down.
What happened after the second time you shot him?
He should have stopped making that noise, eh?
And he was dead then?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, I felt really bad about that, eh? When I did that. I used to have nightmares about that.
Leroy claims that his mother was in the living room at the time and must have heard the gunshots coming from the bedroom.
She came in about the second time I shot him. She goes, what did you do? And I turned around and I pointed a gun at her and I was like, it should be you too, eh?
The fuck?
I was like, call the cops. I threw a gun down. I said, call the cops, eh? She's like, I can't have you in prison. I need you.
And then what happened?
Damn.
You cut him off?
She took me to Lowe's and bought a saw. It was gonna do cheese
Oh.
But,
What the fuck? Yo, this story getting crazier by the 5 seconds, bruh. Bro, so if y'all niggas just heard that shit, his mom helped him get rid of the dude that his mom didn't even have a problem with, that at least what they was describing. Her son that ended up killing her, motherfucking off this nigga because he just didn't like him for whatever reason. The mom didn't want to see him in prison, didn't want to get help, and motherfucking helped them cover up the crime, only for her own son to still turn around and still unalive her a few years later or whenever this happened.
I remember I did some work for
Dog.
a company for a couple of years and I think cut through everything.
According to police records, a search warrant was executed
That
on Leroy's
is
apartment,
fucking
in which they
crazy.
located a reciprocating saw
What's up,
with what appeared to be
CJ?
bright
S.
bloodstains on the blade. It was found under the kitchen sink.
Did you use the
Found
same
a
sawzall?
blade?
When
No,
you threw that one away.
but after we use it, my mom likes to keep everything. She wanted to keep it.
Did you put Jose in the freezer at all?
Yeah, I put my freezer too, by the way. I can't remember how quick we did it. She helped me.
What? So he's in that freezer too?
Oh, wow, I told her to call cops, eh?
Who else is in the freezer? Check the freezer!
That's probably why I sold my soul to Satan. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Oh,
How
hell
long
no,
did
man.
it? How
I
long
know
did
the
it?
dog wouldn't talk to me, eh?
And who was the one who was cutting?
We both did.
Both of you?
I did most of it, though. She told me to, I'll do whatever. She told me to. I didn't ask her about killing him, though, because she wouldn't let me. But I was going to kill her that day, too, eh? But I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I figured maybe she's trying to take me out because I know she thinks I'm going to say something. She knows I wasn't. I don't know, man. It started getting like way worse, man. I wish I could bring her back.
Man, no you don't, bro. You just saying that because you got caught.
I was waiting to bring her back. I'd even trade places with her.
According to court records, 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos was indicted on an open count of murder, as well as tampering with evidence and abuse of a resident resulting in death. He entered a plea of not guilty. After an evaluation, Leroy was determined to be incompetent to stand trial and was committed to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute for treatment aimed at restoring competency.
What?
Jose Angel Frias remains listed as a missing person on the New Mexico Department of Public Safety website. As of now, Leroy's statements regarding his and Ernestina's role in Jose's disappearance remain unsubstantiated.
So, is this still ongoing, or what's going on with this? Bro, this is actually a sick story, bro. This is insane, bro. Wait. Hold on. No. So, they let him go, and he's on the run. Hold on, maybe I think that went too fast. Hold on. Don't say nothing yet, chat. Hold on. There's no fucking way.
According to court records, 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos was indicted on an open count of murder, as well as tampering with evidence and abuse of a resident resulting in death. He entered a plea of not guilty. After an evaluation, Leroy was determined to be incompetent to stand trial and was committed to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute for treatment aimed at restoring competency. Jose Angel Frias remains listed as a missing person on the New Mexico Department of Public Safety website. As of now, Leroy's statements regarding his and Ernestina's role in Jose's disappearance.
So they sent him to a mental health ward because he's pleading for insanity. And then he most likely ran away from there, and now he's missing. So the justice system sold this one? Are we being serious? Bro. Yo, bro, hold on, man. I gotta stand up. Holy, man. So you mean to tell me he's loose right now? W or L justice system, chat. Make sure y'all watch your back, man.